Hello and welcome to a beginner's guide for Way of Winter. I will generally talk about starting base locations with oil, acid, and water in one spot. Some tips on how to level up in which you may or may not know, and how to farm iron ore since we've noticed that they reduced the iron ore spawn rate compared to the previous seasons, and I've found a way to address that and farm iron ore for steel ingot in an efficient way. So, let's get started. So for the starting base location, it's pretty much simple. We chose Onyx Tundra, which is on the right side of the map, and we started in the Guerrilla Outpost, which is around here, and from there you can go towards east side, go go down from there, and as you can see, our whole hive occupy this area because of the pollution, water, trees. There's also ores around here, but there's not much iron ore. And as you can see, if I go down to the water pump right here in my hive mate space, you can see that it gives oil, water, and also polluted water, which is on the side. There you go. I think from this area, from that area until that side, it gives three of the most important materials you will need in one's human. It's the same one as here. There's an RDM pure acid, polluted water, purified water, and also crude oil. Other base locations should be around here. This is water and polluted. I'm not sure if there is oil, but I've seen a lot of people base here just because it's also polluted and it has water. So to finalize, the good starting base locations should be here in Onyx Tundra. It's east of Ice House Camp, a few kilometers from it towards the right side, and also here, a big lake from that area. Next up is farming iron ores. This is the second day of this current scenario, and during the first day, we found it hard to find iron ores at all. Like, the beginner areas in Onyx Tundra, it doesn't give, like, it gives so little iron ore that there's, like, been a scarcity for it. And it's not until today that I found a way to bypass or, like, farm iron ores efficiently. It involves, like, two teleportation towers, which is the Frostforge Teleportation Tower and Frost North. It can be found in Vena Fjord, and it's on the left side. The reason why it's efficient is because you only need to swap worlds to farm the iron ore. As you can see here, there's three. There's always going to be three here in every world, and sometimes it's copper, sometimes it's iron ore. I'll swap worlds right now. I'll go to world 2. And there's gonna be 3 nodes, but this is copper, but it's fine. You still take the copper. It still gives XP if you craft copper ingot. And for the blueberry, I'll explain later why you should also get it, but what you have to do right now is just swap worlds, farm the iron ore nodes and the copper nodes, get the blueberry, and rinse and repeat. But the problem here, once you've done with all 6 worlds, and if you go back to world 1, it doesn't really spawn instantly. If I go back to world 1, it doesn't spawn anymore. So the way that I countered that or like fixed it, after you've done all 6 worlds, you go back to world 1 and you teleport here. After you've teleported here in the Frostforge teleporter, you will farm the iron ores around this area as well. This 2 ores is either copper or iron. You can ignore the rest. They don't really spawn iron ore there. This one is also iron ore. Just get that so that when it spawns again, it has a chance to get iron ore. This 3 in particular, it also spawns iron ore, but two of them are copper. This is also a good spot for you to farm cowhides if you ever need one. Oh, we missed a blueberry. Get all the blueberry and tomatoes or spike tomatoes that you may need. And there's also a iron ore here. Take this too. Take all the blueberries as you can. This one. Oh, the cow followed me. You can ignore them or kill them if hide. It will give you cowhide. Get the blueberries, as I've said before, because it does give a lot of XP when you craft blueberry soda for beginners when you're level 25 and above. It's really helpful. So what you want to do here is also swap worlds. 1 to 6, you get everything. See that? It's iron ore, the two of them. Just rinse and repeat. That's an iron ore as well. Two of those, only two of them became iron ore. Get the blueberries and just repeat the whole rotation. Remember to get all the blueberries that you can get. 99 blueberries is 99 blueberry sodas, which gives 1,000 plus XP. So now that you know what to do, you have to do all 6 worlds. And after you've done 6 worlds, you go back to world 1. Sometimes it spawns immediately. When you know that this spawned already, when world 1 already spawned back, it means the world 1 of the north teleportation tower also spawns. So we have to go back there. Frost North, I'm sorry. And the nodes should be spawning. Yeah, there it is. So there's 3 nodes again. And for sure, all the 6 worlds from this teleportation tower, there's already iron ore. So this is really efficient because you don't need to do a lot of running and exploring. You know where the ores are. You can memorize basically the ore nodes and just farm blueberry as well for extra XP and copper ore. So just rinse and repeat all worlds. After this Frost North teleportation tower, you go back here, do a loop around, and when you transfer back to world 1, if the 2 ores there spawn, it means this teleportation tower are also respawn the nodes. So if you need cowhide, if you want to farm iron ore and cowhide at the same time, from here you can start from Frost Forge. And from Frost Forge teleportation tower, you can basically just run straight here. You can even ride a motorcycle. There's gonna be a lot of iron ore here, but if you only need iron ore, just do the teleportation tower thing. You don't need to go around because that's really tasky or tiring. Just kill the cows, and if you run down here, there's also spike tomatoes and a lot of cows, a lot of iron ore. There's gonna be a lot of iron ore here as well because I've been farming here before. I tried to find iron ores, but when I saw the teleportation tower where there's nodes beside them, I just decided to just stay there because I don't need cowhides anymore. But if you do need cowhides, this is a good spot to farm it because there's a lot of cows here. Like just going down from here to there, even here, yeah, there's a lot of cows here. So this is a good spot for farming cowhides and iron ore. So for the XP farm, main quest is the first thing you should finish. Once you've finished all the main quests available, you'll be around level 28 to 30 depending on the grind you have done on the side. Then after that, there won't be any main quest available for you to get XP on. I don't recommend the side quests because it takes up so much time when there are other alternatives for you to get XP on, like spamming Trent, which can be found in the Avalanche monolith, or making copper and iron ingot. making blueberry soda, and making transformation cookies or any deviation material also gives a ton of XP. So as you can see here, I can finish Trent within more or less than a minute. Around level 30, it gives 2500 XP. The closer you are to 50, it will give less. Like for this video, it only gives around 1300 XP, which is already good considering it only took like a minute. But if you can't do that, or if you can't do Trend as fast as this one, you can ask a friend or someone from your scenario to carry you so you can get fast XP. I'm currently running Doombringer build, and these are my mods and my current gears for this phase 1. I'm using all tier 3, just tier 4 gloves so that I'm able to catch defense easier. How I crafted tier 4 gloves, I had to transfer some materials from my Eternal Land just so that I could craft the tier 4 gloves. Once you've reached level 35 and you have a team of your own, I can recommend you guys to go to the Chaos Weaver in any area. One in particular on the east side, we went there, and when the frozen Chaos Weaver throws down ice, it also spawns down many demons, which are painful by the way, so better have good gears. There are two demons you should look out for, the elite one and the normal one. You would know the difference between the two because the elite has a radar thing on his head or a fan, and they are relatively hard to kill than the normal ones, which just have normal heads. The elite ones drop a blue orb in which when you collect it, it will give you Stardust Source and Acid. It also has a chance to give you an Orb of Lightning deviation, and I don't know if this is intended, but this is a good way to farm XP, Stardust Source, and Acid at the same time. Some of my level 15, oh no, 15 to 19 friends get 300 XP per elite. In this video, I'm already level 43, but I'm still getting 180 plus or 160 plus XP on each elite, and it also gives me XP when the normal one's down. So relatively, in this run, I got around 20,000 XP just for like 30 minutes. It's worth it. It's still worth it. As long as you have a team, and as long as you have the gears, it's worth it. Using Gel or Mr. Teddy is really helpful here to work as a team and just perma farm the Chaos Weaver. You don't need to kill the Chaos Weaver, just hit it on its glowing hand so that it will keep spawning ice. Once it spawns the ice, the mobs will follow. This is a way for you to farm XP rather than just running Trent over and over and over again. But this is only as good when you've reached level 45 and above. It won't give that much XP, but it will give you a lot of acid, which you will need during this early phase for crafting deviation materials or other stuff. And make sure just don't get hit by slamming it down, because that is a one-shot KO move. Enjoy, and that's it for this video. I hope it can help you through your journey across the new region of Nalcott.